Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. To those who are new, you are very much welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you enjoy my videos. One thing we must also talk about is that it's a very good time to be in South Africa. It's actually a great time to be a South African because the Springboks have won the Rugby World Cup again. So the whole country is celebrating. We are all celebrating. This week they were busy doing their road tours from one province to another. So yeah, it's a very good time to be a South African. We are all excited. So for those who don't know, my name is Pearl Moyane and this is Pearl Reviews. Please continue to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. So the movie that we'll talk about today, it's actually a movie I've watched a while back. I'm not sure if it's still in the cinema, but I did go and watch it. But for some reason, I've been postponing to talk about it. But today I decided, let me go ahead and do so. The name of the movie is Fast and Furious 10. If you've been following the Fast and Furious movies, you know there's a lot of them. From 1 up until, this is the latest one, actually number 10 is the latest one. So it's an action movie starring Vin Diesel. He's also one of the producers in the movie. So as it starts, his team is preparing to go to Romeo for a mission. So as they are gone, they realize that it was actually a setup. There was no mission in Romeo. It was just a villain in the movie who is Jason Momoa. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. His name is Dante in the movie. He actually set them up to get them in one place so that he kills them for revenge because he's accusing them of killing his father. So Vin Diesel and his wife Letty, they go to Romeo to try and rescue their team out of trouble. They get there, then they realize that Dante has set up a bomb. He actually wants to explode a bomb and kill everyone in the city. So what they could do was to divert the bomb so that it was actually in a form of a ball. It was a big round bomb that could roll along the streets. So they managed to divert it into a river so that it minimizes the impact. So after the bomb has exploded, Vin Diesel and his team, they were accused of setting off the bomb. Now the police are looking for them, and also Dante also set his people to go looking for them. So they even tried to kidnap Vin Diesel's son. They went to his house, found Vin Diesel's sister and Vin Diesel's son. However, they were saved by Vin Diesel's brother, who is John Cena. It's actually the first appearance we see John Cena in the movie. So they escape, the child is safe, they go to somewhere safe. Fast forward into the movie, Dante tries again to kidnap Vin Diesel's son and he succeeds, but somehow in the same scene, Vin Diesel manages to get back his son again. So after getting back his son, he realizes that they are not really out of trouble because they found themselves on top of a bridge with 2 trucks, both sides. The trucks were supposed to drive towards them and squash them and kill them. But he decided he's going to take a risk. He's going to actually drive down a bridge. It was a very tall bridge where you could drive down at a very steep angle, and that's what he did. Drove down at high speed into the river, but somehow they both survive. They come out, they swim out of the river, both with his son. No broken bones, basically like nothing happened. You know, in the movies it's always like that. So when they're out of the water, they also realize that they are still not out of trouble, because they realize that Dante has actually set up bombs through the whole bridge so that it explodes and kills them in the process. So that's basically where the movie ends. So, and the way it ended, I don't know, maybe there's a part 2, I don't know, or maybe there's Fast Furious 11, I also don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because I also thought Fast Furious 10 was the last one, but the way it ended, it seems like it's possible there's still another one coming. They even showed Dwayne Johnson answering a phone call from Dante, where he told him that I'm going to find you. When we meet, you are going to be in big trouble. So it gives you, it also gives you that impression that there's still another one coming. So yes, basically that's where it ended. So it was actually it was a nice action movie as expected. If you've been following the Fast and Furious movies, you know it's full of action, car chases. It's also one of the very busy action movies that will keep you, it will actually get you tired just from watching it, from how busy it gets. You just get tired sitting and watching, if you know what I mean. So it was also actually interesting to see Jason Momoa as a villain. Personally, normally when I watch his movies, he's one of the good guys. I think one movie I remember him as a villain, it was Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones, sorry. So, but also as time goes, he eventually became one of the good guys. So it was quite interesting to see him like that. But he actually did a great job, because at some point I actually felt like I could just grab him by the neck. So it basically means he did a good job. And also, it was also nice to see John Cena out of wrestling and as a movie star, as an action movie star. But I think I've already watched quite a few movies with him. So I just feel like it's hard to actually look at him not as a wrestler, but as a movie star, because I grew up knowing him as a wrestler. But I think slowly but surely we are all also adapting to him being in the movie industry as well. So another thing that I felt like, do they really have to do that? It's, you know, it's not actually the first time they do that to bring people from the dead. It also happened with, I think with, was it Fast 9 or Fast 8, where they brought Letty back, who is Dom's wife in the movie. So we got over that. Now in this one, they brought Han and his girlfriend back. If you've been watching, you will know who Han is. If you don't know, you must go and watch, so that you can also find out who is who and see if you will enjoy it for yourself as well. So they brought them back to life. So maybe they also have a part to play, or a role to play, in the next insert of the Fast and Furious franchise. If it's coming, I don't know. So I believe maybe there's a reason for that. That's why they brought them back. There's still a role that they must play. I also don't know. But yeah, generally it was, for me, I always enjoy their movies. I've been watching from the beginning to the last one. I've always been following them. I've been going to the cinema for each and every one of them, and I never regret it. It's always worth the money, even though it will shock you sometimes. It will have those supernatural scenes where you see cars flying out of a plane. You will see scenes like that will get you like, really, these things don't happen in real life, but we understand because it's an action movie. I can say it's expected. It's part of the fun. It's part of the action. It's part of those things that will keep you coming back for these movies if you are a fan of these movies. So when it happens, you will be shocked, but at the same time, it will get you excited. It will keep you glued to your seat. It will keep you, you feel like you are also in the action. So it's always very nice to watch. So yeah, and still we can still see the absence of, or feel the absence of Paul Walker in a way. I think they try also to bring him back, not really bring him back, but bring his memory here and there, because they even showed some of their old photos where he was there. So yeah, I think it's one of those emotional moments every time they do that in the movie. I think he's the only person they couldn't really bring him back to life, because unfortunately he passed away in real life. May his soul continue to rest in peace. He was also one of my favorite actors. I think the only time they still brought him into the movie was, I think, Fast and Furious 9 or 8, when he just passed away, but they only brought in his brother to act out his scenes that they already recorded or shot. But after that, that was it. So yeah, it's always, when you think of him and them as a team, it's like, ah, man. But yeah, it's one of those. Like I said, may his soul continue to rest in peace. Otherwise, that's it from me. Please let me know what you think of the video, what you think of the movie. If you have already watched it, if you haven't watched it, I suggest you can go ahead and watch it. I think it's still in the cinema in South Africa. I'm not sure. You can just try it out for yourself and let me know what you think. And yes, like I said, in South Africa, we are still celebrating. We are still in happy spirit. I think festive has already started since we won the World Cup. So yeah, everything is great this side. So thank you to the Springboks for always bringing their A game and making the nation proud. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. That's all from me. I love you guys. Bye.